Let me take this caller. Caller, you're live on the air. What's your name, comment, and or question?
Hey, business Bryce, hold on.
And Bryce, what's on your mind?
Well, just a quick 2 points, won't be long. I totally agree with what you're saying about. Okay, oh, I totally agree with you about Bernie. They definitely trying to do whatever it takes to stop him, but I still think he's going to win. They did say they were Obama, but obviously he was able to win. I'm also happy that Obama is doing a lot with the criminal situation. Taking care of some of these things. I think it's very important that thank God he's not getting blocked. So he's able to get that done. But main point and question I want you to answer. I know yesterday you were going off, and even a couple nights ago, about I guess I'll say this: the Black Power community that sees white supremacy, and we shouldn't vote, we shouldn't do this, and we got to do this and do that. And like I said, I understand our history and everything, but when you have people when you have people like Bernie Sanders that want to fight and have been fighting to bring these type of changes, for us just to push it aside or just to fight against it, I just don't understand it. It just mind blows me. I just don't understand it, because not all of white America, as people would say, is racist. Not all white people hate us. There are people that do, want to help or want to, fight for us. The people that marched with us back in the '60s and things. You got the John Stewart, the Tim Watts of the world that attack and fight, in a sense, things. And I just don't understand. I mean, I guess I know you went on a rant before, but
no. Actually, it's right in line. Is right in line in what I'm talking about. And actually, let me clear up the lines. Thanks so much for the call, and I'm going to expound on what you just said. Really to close out what I was saying last and about what the caller just mentioned. There's this tendency in Black circles to. No, let me be specific. There's a very vocal segment of the Black empowerment community that would consider me a sellout because I don't think all white people are evil. And I don't see white supremacy behind every tree. Or rather, I do see white supremacy probably behind every tree, but I don't let that control me, right? There's this contingency in the Black Power movement, not just the Black Power movement, but the Black empowerment movement that really will encourage a lot of their voters, a lot of the people that they have influence over, their followers, to not participate in this political system, because this entire system is a white supremacist system. Just really simply put, they're not idiots in the sense that they're not intelligent, because some of them are very intelligent. They're idiots in the application of their intelligence. You could be very smart and be dumb as hell at the same time, right? They're applying, they live and exist in this world. They work next to white people every single day. They live in neighborhoods next to white people every single day, and yet they get behind their computers in their home and they run down this hyper pseudo intellectual militaristic complex in which they are attacking any type of cooperation and integration and working with white people. I don't really have time for that type of crowd, because I think it is intelligence gone awry. And I think it's very detrimental, because it ultimately, the reason I think it's the most detrimental is because it leads to conversations about not participating in our political system. And there's no component of your life, no facet of your life that is not shaped and molded by our political system. So to disenfranchise yourself is one of the most imbecilic things you could possibly do, because you're giving complete control without any say whatsoever about your future. You're turning it over because you don't think, I guess you don't think the system, I don't know the justification. Not that I want to, I know them. I just don't want to go over them again. Instead of organizing, right? Instead of mobilizing, organizing, and solidifying their political capital, they opt out and just go to their little conferences and stuff and talk to each other and be angry all the time. But that's not what today's show is about. But Bryce, good point, good observation. I want to circle back really quick and talk about